It's very obvious. If they don't pay, there will be a shutdown, and you will know that the church, as it were, it has a bigger percentage of medical services to help the government and to help the people of Kenya in matters health as such. Most of our services are more, especially voluntary, because it's not the payments that they get in the government that they get, and it's not any advantage that the government has out of the taxes and the revenues that they get that we have. So we depend on that, our relationship, and how we encourage people, and how we did encourage the people also to enter into the bodies like NHIF, and also how they have entered into the share system, so that whatever they are helped from there after their treatment can also go on, can be turned into further development of their own facilities of health services within the dioceses and our mission hospitals. We give services, but also we need to improve on those services. So it is very important that we also are listened to, and we are working together in cooperation with this Ministry of Health and also the government as such. Because in doing this, and I'm very much convinced, in having fewer people in the hospitals, you're having fewer people in prisons, you are developing the economy. Because people go out there, they go to the business. And when they are in the business, they create monies for revenues and for taxes. So it's not very pleasant that we have many people languishing in hospitals and in such like institutions, punitive institutions, where as they are supposed to be healthy in body and in mind and in spirit, helping the country to grow in matters human development, also spiritual development. When there's IEBC, we know how erratic it is when it comes times of election. Actually, it has always made Kenya look very different from what we have been in the 1 or 2 years that we were in the beginning. We go back to look at each other like we are animals, and animals to animals and such like things. But we want to say, like, if you have a person there who is just person, who is accountable, with good governance, and we trust that person as Kenyans, and he also trusts Kenyans' ways of doing things, and the trust is built into the Kenyans, things will work well. The most difficult thing I think now is that IEBC up to now is not trusted. It's not trusted. So whoever comes in must build that trust between IEBC and the parties, and as well as the people who are going to vote. 2 years, whether we have time or no time, we have to do something, because we shall end up very badly again. So we want to ask whoever takes over should make it seriously, so that we end up with something very positive on our sheet of going to elections, so that it can work in a way that people will be contented with what they will have voted for and what they will have done. And we want to urge those IEBC also to do it very justly, objectively, and help us to walk humbly on the paths of God with God Himself.